What is up? It is a weekend night. I've got a whiskey coke in my hand, and I'm going to be talking about some Harmful Park. It's a PS1 exclusive shoot 'em up that is quite good. I think it's well loved. It's not exactly known in the mainstream, but among among STG players, I think it's got a good reputation. I don't know how much I'm gonna have to say about it. It's a simple game. It's an easy game. I'll definitely talk about scoring. I did score it a little bit, so if you're curious about how you score the game, this will be for sure valuable. But other than that, we'll just be watching the cutscenes, maybe talking some shit because it's a very silly story, and I don't know, admiring the neat visuals and just kind of taking it as it comes. Not gonna think too hard about it. I do like when there's like a bit more story tacked on to a shooter. I know that's not a popular opinion. I don't always love it, of course, but it just kind of, I don't know, it's kind of fun to see what kind of narrative things people get up to in a genre that's so kind of outwardly, I don't know, resistant to narrative, or just like the narrative is all usually built into the backgrounds, and no one wants to stop the momentum of a shooting game. But this game isn't afraid to do it. This game will just have you sit and watch some dialogue in between shooty stages, and I'm sure there are lots of other games that do that. I haven't played too many of them. But even if I can't get down with the story or think it's silly or whatever, it's always kind of funny and interesting to see what people come up with. And of course, there's always, or usually, sexy ladies involved. So this is the mother of the two main characters who's worked in Dr. Tequila's laboratory in the past and knows the viroid's weaknesses. And these are the protagonists. And I don't remember their names, if they have names.
どうせくだらないもの作ってんじゃないの？今度のはくだらなくないよ。なんたってこの国の未来がかかる。
And this is like world's greatest mom. She's like, the country needs some help. Get your asses out there, girls, and save the world. Why does she need them to ride on the robo bikes that she's built and rescue all the hostages? Yeah, why? Yeah, tell me, why do they got to be the ones? It's not explained. That's not an explanation. I guess we'll never know why it has to be this woman's two young daughters who have to go out and do this. But I like the look of these ships. They're cool. All right, here I go. This is normal mode, so there's a hard mode, and there might be one above hard too. Okay, so you start with, there's no collecting weapons in this game. You just rotate through this kind of like laser weapon, and then these are pies that you throw that do a lot of damage, but of course they're slow and they're affected by gravity. The laser is really cool, and you can see that multiplier kind of going up as I kill enemies with the same laser. And that's the whole kind of idea behind the scoring system in this game, is that you're trying to kill as many enemies as possible with a single projectile, like one laser or one bullet or one pie. That right there is the most important scoring weapon in the game, the potato bomb. So when each weapon has its own bomb, I'll explain the other ones when they happen. I think I probably use all of them at some point, but but basically that potato is just a big, like it acts kind of like a normal STG bomb where it has a big area of effect, and you can kill a lot of enemies at once with it. So the thing to do to get the most amount of points in this game is to damage big enemies to near death, and big enemies will flash red when they're near death, and even still sometimes it won't work, and you'll see many examples where I try to execute this strategy and it doesn't quite work because the enemy has too much health. But what you do is you get an enemy almost dead, a big one, and then you wait for a bunch of other smaller enemies to be on the screen along with the big enemy, and then you potato bomb. And what it does is it builds up the multiplier just like that. You saw like times 13 on the screen, and then the times 16 usually, like the biggest multiplier is applied to that big enemy, and that racks up a ton of points. It's difficult to explain in words. It's easier just to see it. I'll point it out. It happens many times, so we're not gonna see right there. I'm just trying to, right there wasn't a big enemy on screen. I'm just using potato to try and rack up as, a big multiplier with small enemies, which is, still a decent way to rack score. The pie is a really cool weapon. I believe it's been a long... The thing is, I'm recording this commentary kind of far from when I actually did this run and was into the game. I just haven't wanted to sit down for 45 minutes and record until now. It's a fairly easy game, so it's not like I think there's plenty of information out there on it. Unlike some of the other games I've played where there's not that much, at least in the English-speaking kind of realm. But yeah, this one's pretty popular, I think. See, moving up and down the screen with those lasers that move along with your ship is a good way to get some score. You get extends every 500,000 points, so I already got an extend, which is quite generous. That's what makes this game so quote-unquote easy. A casual gamer wouldn't play it and think it was easy, but if you are familiar with arcade games and you play shooters a lot, this is going to be a cakewalk. And what I was going to say is I believe there's some way to level the weapons up. Ooh, that was a little dicey. I don't know why I was being so risky there. There's a way you can score this enemy or this boss by waiting a long time, but I was just impatient. I just don't care that much. There's the other enemies or the other bosses, the upcoming ones are better for score, much better, and they're worth waiting for. That guy's not really that big of a deal. I think I interrupted myself like a third time trying to make the point that I think you can level the weapons up. I'm not sure how to do it exactly. Maybe just by using them, or by collecting an item or something. I think I'll remember once I see it happen. Look at the stage backgrounds are awesome in this, and I think it's just got a great look. I'm not so much a cute 'em up kind of a person, kind of a shmup fan, but I do like this quite a lot. I mean, when the sprite work is this good and the background work is so dynamic, can't help but love it. So another part of the scoring is these gems. As you can see, they kind of work like medals and in some other shoot 'em ups, where the more you collect them without dropping them, the higher value they get, up to 5,000. And they always do this thing where they float to the edge. They float to the end, the far right of the screen, and then they come back. And I just missed one, so it resets to 0. And there are ways that you can make diamonds spawn, and part of it has to do with killing enemies at the same time on screen. I'm not exactly sure how it triggers, but whenever you do those big kind of potato bomb cancels, you do end up getting a lot of gems. So the gems are just kind of another factor for score. I didn't ever think too hard about them or like stress myself out about getting them, but whenever I could build up a nice chain, I mean it does add up. 5,000 point value gems. So like with a lot of horizontal shooters, this kind of has a slower pace, and of course because it's like not that difficult, it kind of makes it even more I don't want to say plotting, it's maybe too negative a word, but you know, it's a slower game. Oh, there's a weapon I haven't used yet, the little, I want to call them potato chips. They are homing weapons. They don't do a whole lot of damage, but they're nice when, you know, you need to dodge and clear the screen of enemies. Oh, that's a good scoring thing right there when all those birds come out of that clock. So far, haven't done the scoring trick too much with the potato bomb, but I think it'll be coming up here. This is an opportunity here with all these ghosts that pop in through the windows. The only way you can kill these guys is by getting that green monster in the middle of the screen to eat them. So you just kind of let them build up on the screen, and then I think I do this right. You like go in there and he'll eat them all, and yeah, I got a bunch of diamonds and a bunch of points. Oh yeah, okay, power up item, that's all it is for the weapons. So whatever did that. Ooh, stupid death. So whatever weapon you have equipped, and when you collect a power-up item, it'll get stronger. Simple. Okay, here's an opportunity for the potato bomb. Did I manage to do it? So I'm trying to damage this heart. Oh, she's not hurt enough yet. I dropped another one. Nope, didn't get it. That part, it's kind of frustrating. Nope, still didn't get it. I'm not damn. Okay, and there she died. Great. So yeah, it can be a little frustrating. The scoring system, I don't love it for that reason, because the potato bomb does so little damage to big enemies. Oh, and the S. What is the S? I honestly don't remember what that blue S thing is. It's been too long since I played the game. Oh, it's a bomb. It's just a bomb. I don't know, a super it must be, or something like that. So that was the pie bomb, where you like shoot cakes in a big spiral. What was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, I was talking about the scoring system being frustrating. The potato bomb does so little damage to bigger enemies that you have to bring them to the absolute brink of death, which it's just way easier said than done. This boss, I also do not score. It's very difficult to do it. I sure am not doing a lot of scoring in these first few levels. I ended up with 6 million points, and I only have 1 million now, so don't worry, we'll be scoring later, somewhere. Just pie that guy to death, I guess. Not very difficult. This is a really chill game. I'm remembering. Alright. The girls need to stop for lunch because they're starving. There's an evil monkey. Okay. Oh yeah, because this is the animal zone. Okay. We really needed that cutscene to introduce this stage. Alright. Let's see what I can do here. This is a much better stage for setting up score. So let's see if I can make it happen. So far, I'm at 1,300,000, so I've gotten 2 extends. At 500k and at 1 million. Okay, here's a good place. Do I do it? So I'm waiting to see the red flashing. There, he's red. Nope, I died. All right, let's see if I can do it though. So I'm setting the potato bomb. Nope. This is a clinic, guys. This is how you score this game. I tell you what. That's sarcasm, in case it's not clear. Okay, so you leave this guy alive. No, okay. Well, I think the strategy is leave that guy alive until see these like other small enemies start appearing and then kill him with the potato bomb. But I didn't do it properly. Such is the story of this run so far. When do I do it properly? We might never know. Probably again waiting for the red flashing to see it. Nope, nope. Okay, okay. Tried to get those guys in the line, but missed it. Almost at another extend, even though I'm not scoring well at all. Or I mean, I'm not doing the real scoring trick of the game. I'm scoring decently just from like doing my laser up lines of enemies and getting diamonds and stuff. Or emeralds, or whatever the fuck you want to call them. Okay, there's another extend. When I was playing this game, I did not think it was slow. I didn't feel like it moved at such a slow pace, but watching it, it really does seem very slow. Okay, alright, come on. No, I didn't do it again. Oh, because I don't have any bombs. That's also a factor that I'm not, like, thinking about. So I could have tried to make that work, but I'm just trying to conserve my lives, I guess. Oh, and there I tried, or I mean, I took a intentional death so I could potato bomb there. And look at all these guys. Get a bunch of diamonds and stuff. So that netted me like 100k. Not too much. Alright, let's see if I can do it with the turtle. Do I do it with the turtle? He's red. Nope, I just killed him. And I had bombs. I don't understand what I'm doing. It's funny to have this much distance between when I played a run and talking about the run, because it's just like it's more like I'm watching another person play the game, because I just don't remember anything. Okay, here we go. All right, guys. I do it here. I promise. I do the thing. So you gotta kill this boss. You kind of gotta milk him a little bit. You want to be seeing that red flashing, and you want to hit him even a little more after that, because you want him to die when you potato bomb. That's the goal. Okay, he's red flashing. All right, so I switch weapons. I think to the potatoes, which are French fries. So I hit him a little more because I don't want to. I need him to die. A little more, a little more. Okay, and then he shoots out all these boats, and that's when you drop the bomb. Bam. And so I got a 9 × 9 multiplier on the boss. And there you go. That was like 600,000 points. So, and extra life. So that's a good demonstration, finally, of the main scoring tactic of the game.
夕焼けといえばラーメンよね。え？
Alright, Coaster World. Don't remember how many stages the game is. Maybe 6? And this is 4? All right, these ships are huge potential for score. So that's okay. I have one more bomb. Oh, I didn't get it. God damn it. I died because I was like, I'm getting this. I'm just gonna potato bomb it and take deaths until I get it. Okay, I got it, but I didn't kill any small enemies, so it didn't even net me any multiplier. So that was kind of silly, but it's okay. We're almost up to another extra life with 25 or 2,500,000. You can see what I'm trying to do. I mean, like I wasn't gonna play this a ton to perfect this. The highest. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can do it with this one. All right, hit it a little bit more. Trying to wait for little enemies to fill the screen. Okay, I got a ×2. That's not very good. I'm trying. I think the restart syndrome high score is like 13 mil, which is like double what I got. And props to whoever did that. I was not about to play this game for that long, but I did like it for the time that I did play. Okay, there you go. There's the little potato chips that you shoot. This bomb is like invincibility bunt cake, jello cake. So just you can straight up run into anything. You damage it a little bit, and it flashes red before it ends. I like the it just becomes the sound of the multiplier going up, the kind of springy sound kind of just becomes addictive while you're playing it. It's very good sound design. Alright. I think I just do I just kill this guy? Yeah, I think I do. I don't try and mess with it. Okay, they're both red. Can I do it? No! No, I'm gonna die again. Yep, and hit it! Hit it! Yes! And another one! That was like 600,000. Boom! That was like another 400,000. And I got at least one extend there. So I mean, yeah, like if you do any scoring at all, the game is such a cakewalk. It's just so it's a little too ridiculous with how many extra lives or the low threshold for extra lives. I'm not complaining, but it's like, okay, I'm trying to get. I got her damaged all the way. I'm trying to get. Okay, I died. I'm trying to get as many little guys on. Boom. That was huge. Okay, that was like 800,000 points. So, so yeah, you can see the bosses are kind of the major cash-in points. There's plenty to do during the stages as well, but you can get probably almost like 1,000,000 per boss if you milk it right, or somewhere thereabouts. Like, I really thought I did a better job scoring in the stages, but I guess all my score just came from decent handling of the bosses. Alright, here we go. It's getting a little hairier with the difficulty. Not too bad, but not like boring me to tears with empty screen. I'm being a little harsh. Like I said, I when I was playing it, I was having fun. I really didn't think like, this is, when are we gonna get to the next enemy? I think it feels better than it looks in that way. I have 5 extends now. Or 5 extra lives. The laser with those little lines of enemies is a great way to get a bunch of multiplier, like I said earlier. This is a little bit tricky. Ugh. I don't know if I did that on purpose. Yeah, I might have, just to refill my bombs, because I have so many lives now. I think at this point I was just like, man, I can just like try and score a bunch, or try and like potato bomb a bunch, because I just have that many lives. But of course I just wasted 2 bombs, so that's not good. Oh god, don't die. Okay. Potato! There we go. Yeah, that was good. Got another extent. We're at 5 million. Ooh. Oh, that was sketchy. It's fun seeing the shoe of what is presumably a giant person before you see their head. Oh yeah, there's those little, that was 50,000 points I just got. There's one of those in every stage, I believe. 50,000 point item. For how much score you can get using the trick that I have outlined with the potato bomb, those really like aren't that, it's not that consequential to get those, but it's if you get one in every stage, it's like 250,000 points, something like that. Oh, this boss sucks. I definitely did not do a good job. He just flies all over the screen. And of course you could practice him a bit more than I did. At this point, let's see if I managed to get the scoring trick. At this point, I had just basically decided I was going to brute force my way through with all the extra lives that I was getting, so I didn't you're not going to be seeing very much like high level play. It's just, I'm just dying needlessly here and wasting bombs trying to score this guy. Wow, I got down to 1 life. That's ridiculous. Well, don't think I got anything significant in terms of score there for how many lives I lost, so that was extremely sloppy. It's just not a good run of this game. The score is decent, but in terms of play, it's it's not very good.
よーし思いっきり暴れてやるわまったく2 二人とも血の気が多いんだから。
生意気な小娘どもめ、必ずこの二人をひとらえろ。イエス
Last level. So yeah, 6 levels. I'm gonna try and bomb this. Okay, I got a 6 times 6 multiplier on it, not bad. Almost to another extend. I must have been getting a little nervous here because just how many lives I just catapulted away on the fucking king boss. I mean, I certainly hadn't played this level a ton before this. Just using the homing weapon because there's all these enemies up around corners and stuff. Trying to do a little. Okay, got a extra life, so that's good. I don't think at this point I dared die on purpose for scoring sake, so it's probably just survival mode now. Oh, the orange, the fruit crates. I remember this. They seal you up in this box and all of these things start flying around. Doesn't look hard at first, but you can easily get trapped, and your hitbox is pretty small, but it's not like minuscule. Yep, I mean that's tough to deal with. I should have swapped to the homing weapon, I guess. I think we're coming up on the... This is kind of the last stretch toward the final boss. It really does remind me of a Konami, like a late Konami game in terms of like the quality of the design, the visual design, and the music and stuff. That was nice. Could get myself to one more extend and be really safe here before the final boss. Don't remember if I managed that or if I just got to my 6 million after beating the final boss. Yikes! Oh. Damn. Clutch. Nice. Doesn't look like it. I think this is the final boss, so probably didn't hit. I think I just had one chance for this because I don't know. I don't remember if you can go down to 0. Oh dear. I think I can die once. I think. Wow. Close. Whoa. So many close calls here, Jesus. Okay, there goes his head. Alright, when stuff comes from the back... Oh, okay. 0 lives left. When stuff comes from the back, the pies, like the arm kind of swinging around, will get them. There we go. I think this has been a good demonstration of how easy this game is because of my very poor play, and we still managed. I mean, I got, so 6 million points is 12 extra lives, which is really crazy.
ちょっと読んじゃおっか。
我が愛しのカシス、あなたはなぜ私の研究所を出て行ってしまったのか。あなたがいなくなって私は初めてその重要さに気づいたんだ。研究所仲間で遊園地に遊びに行った時、あなたはとても楽しそうだった。私はあなたに捧げるために世界に誇る遊園地を作ろうと思う。一つの愛から生まれた遊園地、ハートフルパークだ。長い年月をかけ、ついにハートフルパークが完成した。しかしそれと同時に私の恋が永遠に実らざるものとなったことを知ったのだった。その頃から徐々に私の心が私のものでなくなっていく感じました。
この日記はお土産に持って帰ろう。そうね。
compelling stuff. Yeah. In spite of all the, the sloppy play and stuff, I really had fun with this game. I legitimately think it's great. A lot of it is to do with how good it looks, how good it sounds. The scoring system I just have a love-hate relationship with because of how just finicky it is to get those big enemies down to their very last bit of health. And the indication, basically the red flashing, I think it's a design miss to have it be so, like, the red flashing happens too early. If it happened right before the enemy was dead reliably, then you could do setups a lot more confidently, and I think the scoring would be all that much more satisfying, and you could push it way more. The way it is now, you have to rely on a bit of memorization. How many pies do I have to hit this thing with after it turns red to get it to the point where I can potato bomb it and it'll die? That kind of stuff. The reason I started playing this game was because we did there was a scoring caravan scoring competition on the Shmup Junkie Discord, and there's a whole different level for scoring in the caravan mode of the game, and that's where I practiced the scoring. And I'd recommend that to anybody who wants to start playing the game and wants to focus on score. You of course don't have to, but this is one of those games where you kind of want to score at least a little bit because it gets you so many extra lives. I would recommend playing that caravan stage to practice killing those big ships and then like waiting for the small enemies to fill the screen and stuff. It's a hard level, but playing that definitely set me up well to tackle the main game and have an easy time with it. So
何よこれ。
そんじゃあ私たち先に寝るわ。
今日は疲れたものね。おやすみ。
yes, you must be tired after all that violence that I put you through for no explicable reason. Excellent. I cleared all the scenes without using continue mode. So that is Harmful Park. Hope it was somewhat enlightening. Until next time. See ya.